Thailand Knowledge Park, TKPark, the library that offers not only books but also space and opportunities for creative activities and harmonious social interaction. We open the door to intellectual treasures as we are an original source of creativity that inspires endless imagination. We open up the world for the exploration of experiences and inspirations, as well as the discoveries of people's potentials. We are a neutral space for everyone in the society. Our institution is designed to accommodate the exchange of knowledge among people in the multicultural society. We hope to see everyone learning to understand one another, which will inspire positive changes and lead us to a society of sustainable peace and prosperity. The Office of Thailand Knowledge Park, a public organization under the supervision of the Prime Minister's Office, was founded in 2005 with a mission to promote the love of reading and lifelong learning among Thai people. It was hoped that we would be able to encourage people to think creatively and gain better understanding of themselves and others. The office opened Thailand's first knowledge park in the center of Bangkok, and that is how the living library concept has been devised. With the integration of modern design, extensive collection of quality reading materials, and multimedia, as well as an open space that provides a venue for creative activities to encourage learning, TKPark has become a new source of learning experiences that responds to every need and interest. It has secured a place in the hearts of the people and become a fun library for everyone. The success of the prototype Knowledge Park in Bangkok has inspired us to pass on the know-how for the establishment and management of a living library to some key regional provinces in Thailand in order to create an intellectual society where learning is lifelong and unrestricted. For the mission to be successful, TKPark has devised a strategy of creating learning opportunities, expanding networks in the regions, to extend the know-how for the management of a living library to key cities around the country. The important elements to make the strategy work are the local leaders' commitment, vision, and passion to encourage children in their community to develop the love of reading and lifelong learning skills. The collaboration from members of the local communities in the sustainable management of the living libraries is also very essential. TKPark Yala is the first network center at the regional level. It is a fine example of a bilateral collaboration between the central government agency and the local administration. That is, in 2005, the Office of Thailand Knowledge Park signed a 3-year memorandum with the city of Yala to set up together the living library for the people of Yala. The local government was responsible for the construction and renovation of the building, whereas the central government agency concentrated on the contents preparation as well as personnel's training. The most important strategy of setting up a TKPark is the enlistment of the local people's participation. People of Yala, local educators, and the main target group, who are children and youth, were given the opportunities to provide their ideas and recommendations on the directions for the establishments of TKPark Yala. including its physical designs, activities, and contents. With due respect to the local culture, a working team were assigned to make an extensive research on the cultural heritage that the people of Yala are proud of. The outcomes of the research are recorded in various forms, including books and multimedia materials. They contain the most up-to-date information on local art and culture. Local performing arts and music such as TKPark and Anasid that are very popular in the area are also recorded in modern multimedia formats. Opened to the public in 2007, TKPark Yala is now fully operated under the management and with the budget of the city of Yala. It is administered by a formal committee comprising representatives from both the government and private sectors. This highly popular library is open in the afternoon on weekdays and all day at weekends. It has become a neutral space that is relevant to all and successfully provided children with the opportunities to express their creativity in order to discover their potentials. TKPark Yala also acts as a resource center for schools and other agencies in the local area. It has also become an example of a successful learning institution, which is regularly visited by study groups. Early in 2011, thanks to the initiation of Southern Border Provinces Administration Center's leader, the people along the southern border are delighted to see the expansion of knowledge parks in the other two southern borders provinces, namely Narathiwat and Pattani. It has soon become a tri-party collaboration among the Southern Border Provinces Administration Center, Thailand Knowledge Park, and the cities of Narathiwat and Pattani. A general committee has been set up to supervise the project's direction as well as planning. The committee has chosen Narathiwat Ratanakarin Recreational Park as the location to build the knowledge park in Narathiwat. In Pattani, the chosen spot is the downtown area of Pattani Pirom Road near the Pattani River. Both places were chosen because they're easy to access and surrounded by various educational institutions of all levels. They are also considered to be neutral spaces where people from every culture would feel comfortable to use. These gifts for wisdom and intellectual growth for the two provinces are scheduled to be open to the public towards the end of 2013. To ensure that the new TK Parks will be readily embraced by all members of the communities, the design and construction processes strictly follow the concept of social design. Social design focuses on the participation and involvement of people of all demographics and socio-cultural groups in both provinces. Initial surveys were carried out in forms of questionnaires, group discussions, and interviews. Comments and recommendations on space usage and services are currently being compiled and taken into consideration. Local wisdom will also be incorporated in the architectural designs of the building and in creating local contents that respond to the needs of people in the area. The TK Parks in Pattani and Narathiwat are expected to be the alternative places for knowledge and information exchange. They will provide equitable access to living libraries and activities, which promote a reading habit and lifelong learning to enhance the potentials and competitiveness among children and people in the area. They will also serve to prepare the public in general for the upcoming ASEAN community in the near future. This is only a small beginning of a great future. We will continue to strive forward for a better future for the whole society. We will continue to act as an integral part in the promotion of creative thinking and paving the road to collective wisdom. We will continue to create up-to-date and appropriate contents with related activities to facilitate the learning progress among children and the public in general. We will continue to strive for the realization of a creative and lifelong learning society. And we will continue to commit ourselves to inducing positive changes that will lead to a peaceful and harmonious society for a better future of our country as a whole.